All right, y'all. This is my second attempt at making this video. Um, I told you I was gonna give y'all a reading, and so I'm back. It's like something that's trying to stop me from doing this reading. I wanted to do it on my phone so that way I could position the camera using my little ring light setup thing up here, my little stand, so you could just see my nails and the cards. But my phone is dead, and all of a sudden there's no chargers around, no iPhone chargers in the vicinity, and I'm one that keeps an iPhone charger. So how I ended up with zero, that tells me that it's something that's it's something to that. But nevertheless, we're gonna push on. We're not letting nothing stop nothing. So I already cleared the cards. I already prayed over the reading and the cards, and so we just gonna get into it. I had another deck at first. I had this deck. It's not the whole deck, but I had this deck. This playing card deck. But I was shuffling. I wasn't getting any messages. So we're just pivoting. Ooh, I love when that happened. Right off the bat. We have the Temperance. So yeah, I was called to grab this deck after that first deck. Nothing popped out, and something popped out immediately. The Temperance. So, maybe something about patience, something about divine timing, something about a Sagittarius, something about November or December, something about the moon here. They got the moon and the sun here. We got the moon and the sun here. So balance is coming to a situation. Balance is the topic here. I see the star there, so maybe something about an Aquarius. We got flowers here. We got growth. I don't know. Let's keep going with this. We got a potion here, though. Hello? We have a potion. So I don't know if this is involving magic or spiritual manipulation. Maybe magic or spiritual manipulation from a Sagittarius, or about a Sagittarius. Maybe you're a Sagittarius, but you know what I'm getting with this potion bottle? Has any of you ever seen Death Becomes Her? When they drink that little potion for youth? And it's a treasure chest here. And inside of the treasure chest is the star. Very interesting. Something about spirituality here. Something about spirituality for a price, because this potion has a price tag on it. Let's keep going. Let's get some more. What we got, Spirit? And this card keep wanting to pop out, but I'm going to wait till it pop out for real. Like, it keep trying to show itself to me. What is this? The Two of Flowers. So, the Two of Wands. Are wands flowers? Anybody know anything about this deck? But this one is in reverse, and it's interesting because the rest of the deck is in the upright. I'm going to go ahead and leave this out since I was intrigued enough about it to mention it. It needs to be here in the reading. Okay. Oh, that's the Three of Wands. Oh, Okay. All right, Temperance, Three of Wands. Give me one more. Ooh, the Spirit gave me two. As soon as I didn't even have to ask for it. I wasn't even finished my request. And we got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Five of Hedgehogs in reverse. At the bottom, which I notice. You see these four? The hedgehog is pentacles. It's four of them, and then one is different. But look at that color. It's the same color from the potion. It's the same color from the potion. Okay. Ain't Gonna Beg You by Fantasia. What sign is Fantasia? Feel like maybe a Libra. Begging no more. I don't know. Somebody can correct me. Maybe Pisces. I don't know. Alright. So we have the Temperance, the Three of Wands in reverse. Ooh, Ain't Gonna Beg You is on. And the Waiting card is in reverse. I ain't waiting, I ain't begging, honey. I ain't gonna beg you and I ain't waiting. Two of Teacups. Two of Teacups. And the Ace of Swords. Ooh. With the One of Spears here. Ooh. Ooh. Let me get some more. Let me get some more on this. Okay. I'm begging no more. You understand about this hood. Ooh. y'all gonna have to bear with me trying to get this together with my nails and the whole deck splattered on the floor. Alright, let's clarify this Temperance card. What's that about? What's up with the Temperance? For me and anybody who's watching this for the month of July of 2026. Okay. Nine of Wands in reverse. Something definitely involving a Sagittarius. Definitely. Something definitely involving a Sagittarius. What about this Three of Flowers? This Three of Wands in reverse. What about that? What about that? What's up with that, Spirit? Show us. Show us clearly, too. Messages for me and my collective. For me and anybody that's watching this. Oh my God, let me stop being so cliche. For me and anybody that's watching this for the month of July of 2026. What's up with that? With this Three of Wands in reverse. What's that about? Oop. So it landed in reverse, but it's the Three of Cups. And this is the, I believe, the African American Tarot. Alright. So again, with the number 3, the 3 of Cups in reverse, clarifying the 3 of Wands in reverse. Was there a Sagittarius involved in a relationship that you had with somebody? Destiny's Child, used to do. I ain't mad at you if you get to feeling stressed up in your chest, thinking that you about to lose. And if you're losing out on sleep home, worrying about me, that's how it be. If you don't know, now you know you're gonna miss. And I ain't stressing about a doggone thing. So that's off the Destiny Fulfilled album. Search, you will never find another love like you're gonna miss me. I ain't got time while you sit around and play with my love. I don't remember. What's the name of this? No. Oh, she said, if you think I caught a feeling when I heard about that other chick, I already knew about it. So right away, this is called If by Destiny Child off the Destiny Fulfilled album. And right away, I said, was there a Sagittarius involved in a relationship that you had, a 3 of Cups situation, maybe a third party situation, because it's in reverse with the 3 of Flowers in reverse. Now you know you're gonna miss. So you was waiting on somebody that had you in a third party with a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius put you in a third party and you decided to move on? Or maybe you got a Sagittarius friend or family member that did something phony, backstabbed you or something. I don't see the 3 of Swords here, but I'm getting the 3 of Swords feeling. 333 could be significant. March could be significant. With the Fool in reverse. With the Fool in reverse. So you graduated, you over this, you're not revisiting whatever this is. But what's the 2 of Cups then? What's the 2 of Teacups then? Spirit, what's the 2 of Teacups about? Is that the relationship? But it's in the upright, so what's that about? Look how the numbers keep clarifying each other. 22 could be significant. August 22nd could be significant. Don't ask me why I said that. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody, yeah, you was being juggled in a relationship. This is so obvious. And then, what's the Ace of Spears? What's the Ace of Swords? And that's in the upright. So what, now you moving on to a new, I'm so tired of hearing the same messages, y'all. That's why I put my cards down for a while. But maybe somebody need to hear it. You are, or you were, you watching this video at one point in time in a love triangle or a third party situation. A third party situation don't always have to be an emotional relationship. It could be a business situation, a partnership, a collaboration that went south, a bad collaboration, a collaboration that don't serve everybody that's in it. It's not fair. The African American Tarot came up, so this could be involving some black people. This could be involving somebody of color. This person on this card, that's why I hate using this deck. This person in this deck looks like the Cancer that did spell work on me and my daughter. And she was a third party in a relationship that I had. So, yeah, a Cancer could be significant. A black Cancer, Sagittarius. So that's the Ace of Spears, though. So clarity about this. You gain a clarity about this whole situation, about the third party, or you gain clarity about the third party and whatever relationship, whatever situation that was where you felt like you was impaled with this spear. Somebody held you down, impaled you with the spear. They stabbed you in the gut. They stabbed you in the heart. And they betrayed you, possibly with somebody that you know. Somebody that they know from their past situation. But why do we need to know about that now? Spirit, why do we need to know about this? Because I really don't, I couldn't care less. What's at the bottom? The Hierophant. Is this the Hierophant? Or is this a Chariot? I think this is the Chariot in reverse. Another Cancer card. I mean, well, that is my Cancer card, but this is just clarifying that it's a Cancer involved. A Cancer and a Sagittarius is involved. Yep, with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But the Ten of Cups is in the upright. You see people celebrating. You see the rainbow. You see promises being fulfilled. Maybe a mother, a Cancer, a mother, a female energy, a mother figure in reverse here. That somebody put you in a third party with. A mother. Don't have to be yours. But why do we need to know about this now? Ten of Cups. Let's see. Give me some clarity on this, Father God. Father God, I pray that you cleanse the energy from this previous deck, from previous use, and you infuse it with clarity, accuracy, and something that we need to know that we didn't know before. I gotta clarify. I don't want to hear nothing about. I hate hearing about anything from the past. Betrayal, no, that I really don't care. But I know, Spirit, nothing is never for nothing. There's a reason for everything, I feel. So we're just gonna keep going. Baby, hit the right spot. Ooh. Black is in reverse. Black magic been returned to sender. Energy manipulation returned to sender. Returned to this Cancer possibly. And Ari Lennox, what song? Anyway. It is hot in here for these clothes anyway. That's how I feel right now. Yes, this is Eyes on Me, Apply Pressure by Ari Lennox. Pressure, this Cancer. Whoever was doing, whatever mother this was doing this black magic, her ass under pressure. I'm going to say her. It's a female energy. That card is very specific for me personally. It's a female energy. This is a reading for a female, about a female that made themselves a third party in your relationship or whatever situation you had going on. Maybe in business, because that same Cancer did some BS in business as well. So maybe they backstabbed you with business. The past in reverse. Okay. Oh, so this Spirit, like, no, the past is in reverse, baby. I'm talking about something relevant, something in the present. You need to pay attention to. Set the standard. Set the standard. Y'all see it. Big stalker energy. So this person that was in this third party with you, the other person is stalking you. Because you set the standard. Because you set a standard that they can't live up to. Whoever they was, whatever individual that they, whatever situation that was that they made themselves a third party in, that's over for them now. If it was another person involved, another love interest, that person realized that that person was your doppelganger. That person has now realized, I don't know if you did a return to sender or what, but that person is under judgment. They under pressure right now for this black magic they sent. They've been returned to sender. They don't say black magic, but this card is the nickname of one of the people who tried to bind me and put magic on me. His nickname was literally Black. He was a very black, toxic individual, and he was a Capricorn, so Capricorn could be significant. But yeah, this is old energy. You no longer care, but whoever this person is, they're realizing right now that they lost because you walked away, and that changed the outcome for this person. If you would have stayed stuck in that betrayal or that heartache, that heartbreak, that person would have won. But because you chose to walk away from the situation, they lost. Game over. This is like spiritual warfare here. Anytime somebody's sending you energy, you exchanging energy with somebody, that's a war. That's a battle. You hit me, I hit you. And here's the thing. People like to say, "Oh, well, it's love and light. I don't send anything back to anybody. I just transmute the energy." I do both. I get sent so much energy, like I'm not wasting it. I'm not going to let it go to waste. Energy is the new currency. I keep telling y'all. I'm not going to waste all that energy, all that intention that you put into hoping that I fail. You thought that you were putting blockages in my path. All that energy, free energy, you can't beat it. So thank you. Say thank you to people who send you energy, period, good and bad, because it's energy that you could use to fuel your success. And that's literally what I pray every day. I pray, God, please, if it's anybody sending me negative energy, please transmute it and send it back to me so that I can use it to fuel my success, to power my success, my elevation, my spiritual gifts. And then sometimes I'll say, God, please, whoever's sending me this energy, I pray that I'm rubber and they're glue. Whatever they say bounces off of me and sticks to them, you, whoever sending the energy. But yeah, either way is fine. And the way that they explain it, these love and light individuals, all love and light is like, well, you're sending the energy and then they send it back to you and then blah, blah, blah. No, because once you return that energy, you need to learn how to seal your energy off and cut off access from that person. So they can send it all day, but it's not even going to touch me. And you can even get more specific with your prayers and put more intention into it. You can even say, whatever weapon that they form for me shall be the sword that they fall on, shall be the weapon that they fall on. Whatever they want from me, let it go back to thee times 3. So you can stop it mid-air and return it back to sender. That's why you need to be cleansing your energy every single day. You need to be doing some form of cleansing. I don't care. You need to be releasing energy because people send people energy. So you need to be releasing it and you need to be transmuting it and using it for what you want it to be used for, not what the enemy wanted to be used for. Like, thank you for the energy, and I will make sure it's put to the best of use. Whether it's to defeat your ass or whether it's to beat your ass and exceed your ass. And that would suck for you because I wasn't even competing. I wasn't even trying. I'm competing with myself. Imagine you out here really thinking you sticking it to me and you're not doing shit but harming yourself. Done with the BS. I swear every time I pick up this deck, this card come out. You done with the BS. You see right through it. You see right through people. And you call on karmic justice. And this is something that can happen lifetimes after lifetime. You always are involved in a third party, possibly with this energy from a past life. Because that's what I get when I get this card. I get past life. So this is some past life beef. Some past life love rival shit. This person could have possibly came in and befriended you all for the plot. They did it for the plot. They were never your friend. They never had intentions on being your friend. They had intentions to come on you and come closer to you, come towards you and spy on you and use your energy against you. How do people use your energy against you? Well, they sit and listen to you bragging about what you got going on, your plans, your intentions, and then they try to block it as needed. They try to block it accordingly. Yeah. You come with them with an insecurity or something that you're just not confident about, that's ammo for them. They're going to use it for their advantage. You better believe your attack will involve something that you told this person you were worried about happening or that you felt like would happen. It will involve that. That's what spiritual monitors do. They sit there and clock. They clock everybody's tea. But see, people be messing up. And that's why I'll be like, people need to be careful who the energy they pulling on. Because some people rig their energy. Some people rig their energy. Some people protect their energy. So that if you tap into it without asking them, they've given their guides the permission to whoop your ass. They've given the angels and the ancestors permission to interfere with their life as they see fit for their highest good. I know because I'm one of them. So you really have to be careful who you're playing with when it comes to sending people black magic and energy, period. I send nothing but love and light because that's what I want. I want to receive love and light. You can't think you're going to receive love and light and you sending out shit and, just BS, as I said. Ooh. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Look, I got middle. The person in the middle, the third wheel, the third party, the middleman, they asses in reverse. I told y'all that relationship that they had of that person coming in between you and this person's connection, that's severed. That's over with. The door is closed, Nene Leaks. Somebody's nickname could be Nene. Somebody's last name could be Leaks. Clouds. Listen to the song, Where My Girls At? From the front to back, well, if you're feeling that, then put one hand up, can you repeat that? Trying to take my man, see, I don't need that. This is confirmation. I told y'all this was about a man. This is about two women and a man. Clouds. Yeah, the clouds is being removed from this situation. The Most High is spreading light on the situation. Maybe the person that was in the middle was clouded. Their judgment was cloudy. Maybe due to the spell work or this magic that whoever this other person, whoever that was that they were doing, had this person confused in the clouds, not knowing what was what, who was who, not being able to distinguish divine energy from demonic energy. And that could have caused a rift in y'all's situation, could have caused it to end. Because this person wouldn't stop being in the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups energy. And now that both of them shits is in reverse, they wouldn't stop. What else, Father? What else, Spirit? What else? What else? I'm going to wait till it pop out, but I saw it caught on camera in reverse. So there could be proof or evidence about what the mean, evil, spiteful shit that this third wheel did. So our creep TLC is on. And yeah, this person did this shit behind the scenes. They were smiling in your face, or they were acting like it wasn't nothing between this other person. And it was small dog. Somebody in this situation could have a small dog. A chihuahua could be significant. A schnauzer could be significant. A poodle could be significant. Those are the dogs that I'm seeing in my mind's eye. What this say? Family secret. Ooh. Family secret fell out. So, yeah, that third wheel could be somebody in your family. Long term. This been going on for a while. This is a long term secret. And you're not the only... Well, you're knowing about it now, but you're not the only person that in this situation or in your family or in your circle or in your circumference that knows about those other two. It's close to home. Wedding bells. Okay, wedding bells. Long term and wedding bells. Family secret. Give me a card for black car. Somebody could have a black car. Again, the name black is very significant. The color black is very significant. That could be somebody's favorite color. Black used to be my favorite color because that's what the Matrix had me thinking was my favorite color. And actually, after I woke up, I told this story before, I realized that no, my favorite color is green. There could be gaslighting in the situation. Maybe you felt something, but you said, no way, there's no way my family member, my friend, my coworker, my associate, my business partner could snake me like this over a man. Maybe that's what you thought. Three of Pentacles in reverse. All these threes. All this information about third party. Wedding bells. There was a marriage, a collaboration. People were working together. Maybe they did this intentionally to you, to break you. Maybe these two collaborated to stab you in the back. Ooh, look. The car. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles literally stuck. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue, and I may not play number two. All another. Anyway, 2 times 5 is 10. This is the 5 of Pentacles, and this is the 10 of Pentacles. And they're both in reverse. I'm going to take them both in reverse. Did this person marry this person? And maybe you the only one that don't know that these two actually like got married or were in a committed relationship. You stopped talking to these people and they like started a whole relationship. And they're not even together anymore. A divorce could be significant. King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. There was lies and manipulation. Somebody was lying. Somebody was gaslighting. This is the gaslighter, narcissist, gaslighter card. Somebody was gaslighting you. You knew what the fuck you knew. You knew what you felt. You knew what you was intuitively being guided, being given downloads about. And this person, when you confronted this person, they denied it. They denying it to this day. They trying to take that shit to the grave, but it's not going to happen. Everything that goes on in the dark must come to the light. This one is jump out. I'm going to take it. What is this? What is this? What is this? 9 of Pentacles. I don't know why, but I'm getting Nine of Pentacles. I know it's the Nine of Pentacles, but why am I getting the Hermit card with this? Because you just like got your head down working on your shit. You're not paying this any mind. And here goes Spirit giving you the downloads and the messages while you working on what you working on. You cutting through the bullshit. Okay, what did that card say? Done with the BS? Yeah, you're done with the BS. You cutting shit down. You cutting down. You getting down to the truth. You're no longer allowing your judgment to be clouded about what you already know in your intuitively. And this man back here, he's making shoes in the clouds. Maybe it came to you in a dream what was going on. Something in My Heart by Michelle. Maybe somebody in here faked their voice or impersonated you in some kind of way. Maybe this third wheel lied about something. Because Michelle got that fake ass voice. She finally came out and admitted that, yes, I do talk over my vocal cords. But I remember back in the day, she would be like, yeah, this is my voice. So somebody's going to be forced speaking about, they don't want to talk about it. They want to try to take it to the grave. It's going to come out. Spirit is going to force it out. That's what Spirit is working on. That's why we're here. That's why you're getting this message. I know I'm so tired of this message. But Spirit is letting you know they're working on this situation in the background. It's not over yet. Because every grimy thing that these two did to come against you hasn't been revealed. Everything is going to come out. And that's why this keeps coming out in the readings. Because a lot of us are waiting for people to get their damn karma. We're not waiting, but touch not my anointed, right? Do my prophets no harm. And if you do, then there has to be consequences, right? Because we believe in divine justice. We believe in divine retribution. We believe that we are God's children. And what happens when you fuck with somebody's child? I know what's going to happen if you fuck with mine. You're going to regret it. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, you're going to regret it. This person is regretting whatever the fuck they did. And they're terrified because they're trying to hold it in. They're trying to keep the secret. You know, monkeys are very, like, curious. And, like, I was watching this video of, like, this pot-belly monkey. Like, you could tell he eats real good. He literally just walked up to this person, grabbed a banana, and walked off. So something about this person, somebody in this situation tried to run off without admitting what they did. They packed their shit and they left like a thief in the middle of the night. But Spirit was watching. The authority was watching. This is an authority figure. Maybe Archangel Michael is significant. Maybe you work with other worldly or other individuals, or maybe this is an ancestor that you knew that was once in the military that's protecting you, that's taking one of these wands from when this person tried to leave you with the 10 and whooping their ass with it. How many wands is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This the one they getting their ass with, the 5 of wands. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Spirit taking that 5 of wands and beating their ass with the 5. Didn't we get the 5 of pentacles? It's affecting their finances. It's affecting their career. Yeah, we got the 5 of pentacles in reverse, but the 5 of pentacles nonetheless. Look, and look at the angels dispatching the messengers. Birds are messengers, spiritual messengers. So this bird is observing so they can take the message back. And the monkey, the curious energy, the clumsy energy, they fumbled something. They made a mistake somewhere. They monkeyed up the situation somewhere. Ooh, hey, I'm trying to decide which way to go. Think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. This motherfucker made a wrong turn. And look, they all dried up. This person looks sick. This person is sick. Something about red hair could be significant. Something about locks. Maybe this person has locks. This person actually looks like an old co-worker of mine, an old dried up person that pretended to be my friend, but they was really a hater. And that's a shame, because that motherfucker was, it was a man, first of all, but he was in his like 60s. And I was literally in my, I had just turned 30. Like, boy, if you don't go somewhere. But look, this is you and your prayers. This is the prayers being asked. Look, you're praying. Yes, you praying. You got your spirit guides working. They going to the higher authority on this motherfucker. Like, look what they're doing. They running off on the plug. They running off on my collect. They're running off on my person, on my descendant. They're running off. We need to stop them. They got a monkey on their back. This person could be sick. Home in Virginia could be significant, child. Y'all know a monkey on the, either addiction or a home in Virginia situation with this person. One of these or both of these individuals. Maybe that's why they broke up. Maybe somebody gave somebody something that they couldn't get rid of, especially, is what I'm picking up. That they can't get rid of. And this is right in line with, I've been watching TV with my daughter today, and y'all know when on these streaming services, they force you to watch these commercials. HIV commercials keep coming up, and I know I don't have it. So anytime that happens, for me, that's a message. It keeps coming up, y'all. Every time I look, it's information about it, a card about it, knowledge about it, a commercial. So, let me put these up, and then we're going to find out, okay, why are we needing to know? Well, we already know why. We already asked that. We already know why. Because this person is getting their karma right now as I freaking speak. And it could involve a sickness, an illness, somebody, either them, because with that person, that cancer, they tried to do a spiritual attack on my child as well. They tried to get me, but I was too protected. Not saying that my daughter's not protected, she is, but she had to go through that journey, and she ended up with a lifelong illness, which we know is not lifelong because I'm manifesting a cure. You heard it here first. There will, and I said it in previous readings, but there will be a cure for diabetes very soon. Type 1 diabetes in particular. So if you know anybody with diabetes, tell them to hold on. Because I was just asking, this is how I know this is all relevant. Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk is on. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody in this situation wants to talk. But anyway, when we kept seeing all these commercials, I even asked, it was me and my daughter, I'm like, why do they keep showing these commercials? And then there was one where it's like, it's an injection every 6 months. And I was like, damn, this don't seem like a big deal now. I said, but I was talking to my daughter, I'm like, but there have been so many people who have died who would still be here right now had this shit been available 10, 15 years ago even. You know? So that's why I tell my daughter, don't ever let somebody tell you that something is final like that. Like, oh, you're just going to have this disease for the rest of your life and there's nothing that you can do. No, there is something you can do. You can manifest a cure. You can manifest a cure. And watch this part where I'm talking about this, because every time I post a video and I talk about it, that part doesn't make it into the final cut. So I always say there will be, I've been saying for the past couple of readings, there will be a cure soon. for type 1 diabetes. Maybe even HIV since we're talking about it. But I think we're talking about that for a totally different reason. Whoever this person is done got caught up. Somebody in this situation done got caught up. And that would be crazy if that's their karma. If a bitch think, because you know, whenever a female want to be in competition with you, I don't know why. Well, it's because they weak and they need men. They don't feel like they can function on their own. So they think that it's the same for everybody. Little do they know, I don't even like to be bothered with men like that for real. But wouldn't it be crazy if this person's karma would be to catch a disease that they cannot get rid of from somebody that they thought that they were fucking you up with? They thought that was going to be the knife, the nail in your coffin. That you knew that these two betrayed you. But now this person is seeing that they sitting around sick as hell. Because I'm getting that it's the male that gave the female something, but it could be the other way around. Wouldn't it be crazy if this person is stuck to this person, forever linked to this person? Not because they both, you know, helped each other snake me or snake you, but because they thought they was one-upping you and they really were saving you. Because when they did that, that caused you didn't know it. You didn't have concrete proof, right? The concrete proof is coming. It's going to be exposed so this person can no longer lie about it. But wouldn't that be something? I'm going to let it pop back out, but soulmate energy popped up. That would be so crazy. What if this person did spell work to get you or somebody in your family sick, and they end up getting sick over what was your sloppy seconds? They end up getting sick over somebody that when you found out what happened, you wasn't sad. You were relieved because you knew now you had no excuse to not ever talk to this person again. And you got away, and that's what saved you. Cutting this person off is what saves you in whatever capacity that we're talking about for you specifically. In business, in a job, separating yourself from these individuals is what saved you. That's what I'm getting. Hold on, y'all. Okay. What is this? Okay, my girl Monica. Which one is this? What? Chad Ocho Cinco in here. Number 8 could be significant. The name Chad could be significant. The number 5 could be significant. August 5th could be significant. 5th of May could be significant. This is a... Never lie. You're everything to me. The air that I breathe. Hell no. This how desperate that other person was, child. They thought this person was their everything. The air that they breathe, child. They thought that they thought that they took your life and they was revitalized with your energy from this betrayal. Because that's what it is. When people betray you like that, on an energetic level, it's an energy exchange. You take their sad, depressed, useless, worthless ass energy, and they get yours in return off the high that they get from feeling like they know that they betrayed you. But imagine if all that high came crashing down, and not only that, but you getting your karma, what you tried to do in my life to try to bring in karma ended up being your karma, baby. You don't do nothing but hurt yourself when you try to hurt me. When you lie to me, you lie to yourself. You're only lying to yourself. Beyonce could be significant. Look, family member. This is somebody in your family because cousin flew right the fuck out. Do you have a Cancer cousin? A Sagittarius cousin? A Capricorn cousin? or a Virgo cousin that you suspected of sleeping with your man, or somebody that you know, or stealing your money, or spreading a rumor about you, or causing you to get fired from a job, or going to the police about whatever activities that you had going on. If you were suspicious, this is your confirmation, because that's exactly what the hell happened. Whatever you thinking about the situation is exactly what happened. And there is going to be concrete proof coming in about this. Concrete, undeniable proof. Probably a video recording, because I saw something about videotape and saw one of the cards about recording. This fell right out. Look, Virgo in reverse. I said Virgo. I was feeling Virgo. Is Monica Virgo? Virgo energy just popped up in here. Now, all these cards fell. And I wasn't going to take them, but they were just sitting here. And it struck me because I specifically chose the colors that I put on these cards. The colors of the cards and the colors that I put on the cards. White is like divine energy. This blue is like throat chakra energy. So you're being told the truth by the divine about this situation. This is divine clarity trying to be brought to you about the situation. Destiny. Somebody's name could be destiny. Somebody's name could start with a D. I don't know why I almost said U. So maybe somebody's name starts with a U. Whose name starts with a U? Urkel? Uncle? Maybe this is an uncle. Sober and clean. Didn't I say this person could have some addictions? Didn't I say that? They're not clean and sober. Somebody relapsed here or is abusing some type of drugs or alcohol. I'm getting that they were clean and now they're not. Because clean and sober did come out, but that shit is in the reverse. They reverted back to not being clean and sober. Somebody picked up, started using again. I swear, when I got the U words, that when I was thinking of U names, uncle popped up in my head, but I did not say it. I got to learn how to trust my intuition. Somehow an uncle was involved in this situation. Maybe an uncle worked with this mother person to betray you. Maybe your uncle tried to betray you. Maybe your uncle did something with your destiny. Maybe your uncle did something. Maybe the cousin is from your uncle's side. Maybe the cousin is your uncle's daughter. Obsessed in reverse. Obsessed in reverse. No love. No love. So you could have been obsessing over the situation in the past. Like, I feel like crazy. I feel like I'm being gaslit because I feel like this is going on, but people are making me seem like I'm crazy, like, for even thinking that this is what's going on. You were being gaslit, baby. That's all that is. You were being gaslit. Sunday in reverse at the top of the deck. And guess what today is, baby? Today is 3:46 a.m. Sunday, June 21st. Ooh, there go that Cancer again, July. But this is my birthday month, and I mixed that shit up with July. Something significant about that. Sunday is in reverse. Something gonna fall apart. Something's coming out on a Sunday about this situation. Maybe you're gonna get some news about somebody involved in the situation, or just the situation in general. The name Brian could be significant. Stalked again. I just saw it. Look, stalked. They're stalking you. Somebody in this situation, both of them, are stalking you. That could be digitally. I'm getting private investigator energy. I'm getting spyware energy. If you ever gave this person your password, I will go ahead and change it to anything. You need to change it. Anybody in this situation, you need to change it. I'm getting spiritual spine. Somebody got spiritual gifts. Somebody know how to remote view. Somebody's remote viewing here. Capricorn moon. Anybody know when the next Capricorn moon is? Or it could be a Capricorn moon sign, Libra moon in reverse. Capricorn moon was in reverse as well. What? Player's prayer. Somebody was a player here. The name Lloyd could be significant because this is Player's prayer by Lloyd. Lloyd is a Libra, I think, right? I could be wrong. Let me see. Just let me humor myself. I don't know why I don't have service, y'all. See, that's what I mean. Somebody is interfering with my comms. Somebody is an expert on. Somebody is hacker level good when it comes to technology, and they hacking your shit, or they did in the past. Maybe that's the secret that's coming out. Maybe somebody impersonated you. Maybe one of these two people built a fake page. Whoever the fuck still doing, who does that still? Fake pages, like that shit was when MySpace first came out for me. I remember I was there. But I forgot yesterday was Juneteenth. The 19th could be significant. 19 could be significant. January 3rd, they go to number 3 again. January 3rd is Lloyd's birthday. So what's that? Pisces. Or Aquarius. January 3rd. Zodiac sign. Oh, that's a Capricorn. I said Capricorn was involved. Alright. Y'all, one more and then I'm gonna go on and close it out because your girl getting tired. Y'all know I'm an old lady. I can't stay up. Ooh. In a few weeks came out in reverse though. They go to color pink. You know everything pinka. You know everything twinkles. I'm looking for a pleaser. Can you tell me, have you seen them? Tell them that I need them. You know everything pinka. Somebody in a situation, favorite color could be pink. He like it how I walk and the way that I talk. He like it how I talk with my grill in my mouth. He from the East Coast, want a chick from the South. He want to pull up, drink, and get though. Sunshine Anderson, heard it all before it's on. We saw the sun, the actual sun drawing on one of the cards, the sun and the moon. That's what I'm saying. Secrets coming to light definitively. There will be no denying what is coming out. Aries moon in reverse. So somebody don't have the courage to tell you something. Somebody don't have the balls to tell you whatever's going on in this situation. Higher self in reverse. Oh, it fell down. And look what, I don't know, it fell down, I picked it up. I so happened to look on the back of the card. Look, someone in your workplace is a big hater. What's new? Like, what's new? Thank you for the messages, Spirit. So, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your head down. Stay focused on your goals, because there are people who are highly, I'm going to just say energies. There are energies who are highly invested in stopping and slowing things up for you. So you need to be very discerning with your energy in this time. I know for me, I'm like, now is not the time for familiar relationships. Too much backstabbing going on. I don't need that right now. I don't need to have to. I don't want to have to worry about petty shit like why you ain't put the clothes in. You've been here laid up all day. I ain't got time to be arguing about that. So yeah, y'all gonna have to forgive me. I start rambling when I'm tired, but I'll catch y'all in the next one.